Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a video on YouTube in general and a while since I've done a sketchbook tour. So I've decided that I'm gonna do a sketchbook tour of my 9th sketchbook because 6 months ago I started my 10th and I've been really busy with exams and I haven't been drawing that much, haven't been very motivated. So I decided that to motivate myself, I was gonna do a little tour for you guys, and yeah, so let's get into it. I've decided to change the lighting a bit because I felt that it wasn't doing the book justice. So starting off strong, I have these super cute stickers, and in the back just this sticker from Name Collective, which is a brand that I bought some clothes from, and this sticker that I got from Amazon. So yeah. Oh, and this is just like a festival bracelet. So here we have sketchbook 9 and a basketball hoop. Then I have some swatching, like marker swatches that I got. And then I tried to do a little bit of graffiti here. I don't know if I love how it turned out, but I mean, it's cute for like a couple first pages. Getting into the first page, we have a little inspired sketch from my Japan trip, and these are just stickers. Next is a pen drawing of some dogs. It's very like black and white, but it's blue and white, I guess. This is inspired by the Mitski song, I Bet on Losing Dogs. This was a while ago. I think this was 2024 and we're in 2026 now, so yeah. Here I have some pencil swatches and then a little colored pencil drawing of like some fruits. I really like how this pomegranate turned out. I just think it looks really cool with all the colors. So yeah. Next is this little mosaic sketch that I did with paint pens and a sketch of some grills because at this time I really wanted to get some. Newsflash, I didn't get any. And a car. So yeah. I actually love this page. I don't know why, but I love connected pages, so I think that really did it for me. But basically it's drawings that are based off of sculpture references, and then the moon, which I love drawing, which I'm going to do more actually. Next we have a funny little comic scene where the bird is telling the fish to stay still and the fish is like no, because he knows it's going to be eaten. And then I just kind of have like a character that I made up of like a sailor who has a pet pigeon named Susie. This was 2021. Whatever. I like this page too because it's really interesting. I named it The Picnic, and in the middle you see like a bunch of detailed pen sketches of things that would be in a really nice and fancy picnic. Next is kind of like a more organic page, very inspired by the first page I did in this book. But here are just a bunch of stickers, and then I drew the back of somebody's head. I like the texture of the sweater, and this was actual petals at the time that I dried and stuck on there. Next is kind of like a study of some dogs because I felt that I wasn't drawing enough animals. So here you see this like Doberman, these two dogs. I don't really know the breeds honestly. And this little dog that's like in a grocery bag, as well as this little girl with her dog. It's kind of like a cartoonish style here. Next is this graffiti that my friend did. So basically I have a friend who does a lot of graffiti designs, and he does one in each of my sketchbooks. So I actually have a lot of them in my sketchbooks. So I wanted to kind of try these styles later on too. Here is a gouache painting of a woman. And this was my first time ever working with gouache to draw realistically, which I think turned out really great because I love seeing the texture of it. So I could say this is Little Red Riding Hood, but I don't know if that's what I was going for. Next is this really cool graphite sketch that I did where I took a bunch of random faces and I decided I wanted to put them all together. And my personal favorite is definitely this one. I feel like it looks really realistic and very, very cool, especially the lips. Like the mouth here I think look really cool. I don't know, this was definitely one of my favorite pages for sure in this sketchbook because I can tell that like I've improved, you know. I also love this guy with the bunny hat. Next is a bunch of carnation flowers that I picked up, and then a little gouache illustration of the flower petals. But I really like this one here. I wanted to take some post-its and kind of cut them around the people's heads, so I did just 3 basic heads and then took some yellow, green, and blue post-its to try and experiment and maybe try some new things with my art, because I always want to make my sketchbooks a little bit more interesting. And then here's like an unfinished sketch of a shrimp. Like, it's very well sketched and like it has the anatomy. I was too lazy to color it. Sadly, this page got so dirty, but it's supposed to be a drawing of Billie Eilish with the word blue behind it because of her album, and then a little like electricity wire. But definitely like be careful with graphite and colored pencils, because I feel that it completely got stained here, and also some of the yellow got transferred to this drawing, so it's kind of a shame. But, and also my sketchbook was kind of breaking at this point, like in the middle. Also, look at the way that it's snowing in Madrid. This is insane. The last time it snowed was like 4 years ago. This is crazy. Anyways, back to this. So as you can tell, I was having so much fun with backgrounds in general. I really liked overlaying things on top of each other. Okay, here I actually love it. This is like one of my favorite pages. It's just a little girl with a lamb, but I feel that the lamb was drawn so well, and like the folds of the girl. And then I also love the background. Like, I love the idea of having the grass and the sky in color. This was kind of like a collage thing, very random. Here is like this really intricate collage that I did with like a bajillion colors and stickers. I low-key love it. Like, I think it looks so cute, and I love the little penguins here. I think they're so adorable. This next page is really interesting because it has a little bit of everything. So here there's like some pen sketches, and then I love the idea of putting the shell inside the girl's head, like looking like it's transparent. I thought that was super cool. But yeah, I was kind of playing around with pen and pencil in the same page, and I kind of overlapped both of them. This sketch, I remember doing it in the airport specifically, and it took me so long because it was like a 3-hour airplane trip, and I definitely took the whole 3 hours to do it, so that was insane. This really didn't take long. It took like 10 minutes, but I really like it. It's a different style. I actually love this page. It's one of my favorites for sure. This is a little color pencil drawing that I did of a beach I found on Pinterest. I think it's definitely something I don't do a lot. I actually don't do a lot of landscapes, surprisingly, which I think that I should work on more, because this was not as hard as I thought it would be. Here, I basically had bought a new like mechanical pencil that was pink, and so I was so obsessed with it. I keep drawing these flowers. I don't know why. There wasn't any reason to it. I just did, you know, but I don't know. I love this page. It's definitely one of my favorites. I love the brightness of it. I tried to do a face with only colored pencils and to make it somewhat realistic, which actually was quite hard because I had never done something like this before. And the trick to this was actually using orange paper underneath, so it was easier for certain colors to stand out. And then next to it, there's just a bunch of little fishes, all multicolored. Okay, this is quite funny. I did this in the car when I was going on a road trip, and I just wanted to try drawing some more animals, so I did some tigers. And here I kind of saw a character that someone drew on Pinterest, and I decided that I wanted to copy it because I was like, I want to make more characters like this, so I'm gonna take this for inspiration. This is like top 5 pages because I think it shows a really cool style, which is pointillism. I had never tried it before. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did try it in my last sketchbook. But this is like detailed, and also I like this little cartoon bird. I'm a fan of this bird. And then I did a replica of a picture that I took of my brothers and my cousins at the beach, and I turned it into pointillism, which is awesome. This is just some papers that I found that I stuck together. And this was purely done by one of those ballpoint pens that have like 5 different colors from Muji. That's all. I had like 5 colors. I had blue, pink, red, orange, and I want to say black. Yeah. But that was pretty much it. Yeah. Here I wanted to use my pencils, my colored pencils again. And this is a drawing of Jenna Ortega. Again, I tried to do more landscapes, but this came out more cartoony than I wanted it to, honestly. I'm not mad about it, but I just think I could have done better. And this is, if you don't know, you guys, Jim and Pam from The Office, a TV show, The Office US. I love them together. I think they're so cute, so I tried to draw them both. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this actually. Okay, so I was experimenting again with the paint pens and a little drawing of a woman with a huge fish, because I was like, men fish, women can too. So next is another paint pen drawing and then some swatches of those acrylic markers. Okay, this is really fun, but it's generally not something crazy. Just a lot of strange and small sketches, and then some cool stickers that I got from a certain brand. Part 2 of the cool stickers I got from the certain brand. And another paint pen drawing. I was going for like a Spider-Man Wolverine thing. I don't really know what I was doing though. Just like trying out the different colors. I love this page. This one specifically, the one of Tyler, the Creator, because I was listening to his music a lot and I wanted to draw him, and I think it turned out really well. This not so much, but I do like the butterfly on the hand. I just think that I could have done more detail. I don't really like this page. It's just like my name and then some kind of graffiti bubbly style. This is a small drawing of Sabrina Carpenter, but again, I'm not a huge fan and I don't really know what I was doing here, honestly. I think I was just drawing a classroom. Like when I was in class, I was just drawing the desks and stuff, but I don't know. Here is my first real attempt at doing graffiti styles, and then it keeps going on for this one. I love this one here. I think it looks really cool. But yeah, I think it was pretty successful, though it took me so long to make. I don't think I could do it somewhere because I feel like I'd get caught. When I was little, I used to watch Bear Grylls, which was like an adventure documentary wildlife guy. And so I decided to draw him in pen. But yeah, and then these are just some fun sketches with highlighter that I did in class. Next is just a bunch of cut up sketches of people that were in my class. Because like when I'm bored, I just draw them. So yeah, and then this is some fun washi tape that I got from a pen pal when they sent me the letter. Here I just have like a semi-realistic drawing of a man, and then in the back a little building, because I feel like I'm not drawing enough landscapes. And then Mia Goth, I honestly love her as an actress, so I decided to draw her. I think this one looks a lot like her, but this one not so much. So I don't know how I feel about it. This is just a little cute illustration of Jesus. And then this was made with oil, because I was trying oil painting, because I went to the pre-college in RISD, Rhode Island School of Design, and I signed up for painting, so I just did a bunch of oil. So these are just a bunch of experimentations that I stuck on later throughout. But I'm gonna put some images here of like what my paintings looked like in that course. And then this was just a little drawing of my friend and her bag, because I loved her bag, so yeah. These are just a bunch of letters that people sent me of like their feedback on my paintings and stuff. And then this is just a sketch from a painting that I really liked from Julian, I don't know how to say his last name, Nayan, and then just a bunch of eyes. My friend in Rhode Island School of Design, just a little sketch I did of her. I never really finished it though, because I didn't finish the background either. Because I got lazy. And then I went on a trip to Peru with my family, and I decided to make a little cartoon illustration of like everything in Peru. So I thought that was really fun. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I have some like highlighter sketches of animals that I did, like cartoon animals. And then this is a drawing that a kid that I babysit did of like World War II and the British soldier and like the Nazi planes. But I mean, other than that, this is pretty much it. I don't really have anything else that's like too crazy. Just like a bunch of kids that drew in my sketchbook. And then the Billie Eilish confetti that I got when I went to her concert, which was so fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed my sketchbook tour. And I need to do some other ones of like past sketchbooks that I had too. But yeah, I hope this was inspiring to you, and I know it inspired me a lot to keep drawing and keep doing what I'm doing. I love you all, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!